All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I would like to give all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Karasazah out of GMS Atlanta. Just here with a lesson, almost, like a faith booster, on, defeating death, because, we basically, we had a class, yesterday, and we went in on the resurrection of Yahweh Shai, and that was really, showing, or the reason for the resurrection was showing how, you could defeat death, man, which Yahweh Shai did. He's the only man, who's ever, defeated death, man. And the scriptures speak about, which I'm gonna get later, about, how we do greater works than he. But without further ado, this is Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 8. It says, he will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord power will wipe away tears from off all faces. You see? So, pretty much everybody in the world believes that at some point in time, it's going to be, they're going to die, But the men of the Lord, the men of GMS, we believe that, through the mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that we will be able to defeat death, man. We will be able to, not perish, man. Even though we're going to get the, the new bodies, and the new, the thoughts and whatever, we're still going to be able to defeat death. We're going to be able to defeat this, this corrupted flesh, man. And that's an ultimate, faith booster, man. Knowing that the Lord, you're doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and by doing that, he's going to look out for you, man. And looking out from the Lord is an ultimate, favor that, that no one else could do, man. So the scripture says, he will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord power will wipe away all tears from off all faces. And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has spoken it. You see, so the Lord, basically stamped this, man. And this shows you that the Lord deals with, the servants pursuant to Amos the third chapter and the 7th verse, because if you ask anybody else, what this means, they don't have the understanding. That's why we have and we say it as humbly as possible, but we have the upper hand on pretty much everybody in the world, man, because we have the secrets that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai hasn't revealed to everybody, man. You know how crazy it may seem, to a regular citizen, a regular human being, said that through the Bible tells you that it's going to be certain men who's going to defeat death, man. Just as Yahweh Shai did. These people going to look at you like you're crazy and bugged out. But through the faith, and through the power, and through our power, we wholeheartedly believe this, man. So with that, I'm going to go to my next scripture in the book of John, chapter 14. In verse 12, I'll start at verse 11. It says, believe me that I am the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for very work's sake, for the very work's sake. Verse 12, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. You see? So it's all about your belief in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Or are you just doing this, just because it's the new thing to do, or you feel like, you know, you wasn't accepted by the world, you know, and you just hiding behind the shadows of brothers? Or do you ultimately believe on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the things and the miracles that he did, you know, and the works that he did, man, you know, going to the different churches, you know, being about his father's business, you know? Do you believe that Yahushua actually did that? You know, or are you, you know, basically putting on the front? You know, these are questions that you have to ask yourself, man. You know, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know, he knows. You can't, one thing that you can't do is hide from the Lord, man. That's one thing that you could put a front on for everybody else. But one thing that you cannot do is hide from the Lord. You know, scriptures speak about how the Lord, you know, direct the paths, man. You know, so before you even knew it, the Lord had directed it, man. You know, so rereading this again, John 14:12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go into my Father. You know, so Yahushua was saying that, hey man, you're gonna, the men who believe on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua are gonna do greater works than he did, man. Which everything that Yahushua did is not even listed in the scriptures. You know, but the feeling that you get when you read the you know, how Yahushua healed the sick, or how Yahushua rose up, you know, after 3 days. You know, those are faith boosts. Those are ultimate faith boosters, man. You know how good it'd be, you know, if you seen someone, you know, who basically, you know, you seen them in a, you know, a helpless state, and you will be able to help them, you know, cleanse them from their sickness that the so-called white man, our enemies, put on them. You know, that's a feeling that you can't even describe, man. You know, and the men of the Lord will be able to do this all on the belief and the faith on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know? And all we have to do is continue to stick to the scriptures, man. Stick to what the scriptures say. You know? Listen to the exhortation that Akim, you know, through the Spirit of the Lord, you know, put on them to put out, man. You know? Grow, build. You know, prepare our minds for the times that we're coming in. You know, we already passed halfway, man. We're at the end. You know, so now is not the time to not believe on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, it says, verse 13, and whatsoever ye ask in my name, then will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. It says, whatsoever ye ask in my name, you know? And this is, you know, this is for the Israelites only, man. Because one thing that you people don't understand is the Bible only deals with the nation of Israel. You know? You heathens can read this scripture till you blue in the face, but the Lord is only speaking to the Israelites. You know? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my closing precept in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 55. It says, O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? You see? Hey, the men of the Lord, just as Yahushua did, will be able to defeat death, man. You know? Even if you know, you may you know, be so-called, you know, put to death, you know, who's to say that you know, you won't be risen up, just like Yahushua did, man. You know? So don't get your mind, you know, too much wrapped around, you know, on, you know, death, man. Because it's going to be men who's going to defeat death. You know, that's one thing, you know, that basically kind of, you know, haunts, you know, our flesh being, you know, in the flesh is death. You know, but when we read the scriptures and we continue to build our faith especially, when times of trouble really truly hit, and you're put in situations and the Lord deliver you, man, your faith is going to be boosted exponentially, man. Just like how Peter, I believe that was Peter and John, Peter and John in the book of Acts, how the angel basically delivered them from out of the prison, and we're going to be in the same situations, as the disciples of Yahweh Shai, man. But the Lord is going to deliver us this time, man. We're actually going to, Lord willingly, be a part of that number, that elect number, whose lot is salvation. We're going to defeat death and be, make it out of what's the word I'm looking for? Out of situations, that majority of the world is going to die in, man, such as what? The famine, pestilence, the missiles. You see? Pursuant to, I believe that's Isaiah, the 65th chapter, it says, my servant shall laugh, man. Which, matter of fact, I'll get that, and I'll end on that. Because the men of the Lord is doing the work, B times, as the scriptures say, man. We don't have time, to be in this BS that the world has to offer, because we understand, what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai plans on doing, man. So like it. Let me find that real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, man. We're going to be rejoicing in the time of trouble, man. All because we have that belief on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that he's going to deliver us, man. Unlike the rest of the world, they're putting their faith and their votes, basically on the enemy, man. People parading around, through the cities, blowing their horns and waving flags for Joe Biden. Is Joe Biden going to save you from out of Jacob's trouble? Hell no, man. You see? And that's why the Lord is displeased, especially with, the 2/3 of our people, man. Israel always, want, someone to lead them, but when you tell them about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, they disregard. You see? So the Lord is going to look out for his servants, and a part of that looking out is going to be defeating death, and that's going to be the ultimate faith booster. But, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out by giving all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, the GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and safety to the Akim or Aqua spread across the four corners of the world, who's listening in truth and sincerity. And until the next time, I say shalom.